Also, Dennis Herb is an old man. All right, we're doing a new video, a new series called Fair or Foul. This one comes to you from this past weekend at FALS between Herb and Hudson. This is Fair or Foul because I don't know. I read comments and I don't know what some of you think. Like it's baffling to me, you know, what you think is a racing deal, what you think is fair, and what you think is like, oh, he took that guy out. None of it makes sense. None of it makes sense. So we're starting this, and you can leave your comments down below and justify your opinion, or you can agree with mine. I don't care either way. And maybe sometimes I'm wrong. Not often, but sometimes I'll watch videos back and be like, dude, I got that wrong. That was not correct. I don't have the right opinion on this. But anyways, this one's a fairly easy one. And this is kind of a trick. This is kind of a trick because it's so easy that you'll be able to identify the psychos pretty quick in this one, I think. So let's get to the Herb versus Huddy action, if you will. All right, before we get started, I want to say it again. This is an easy one. So if you screw this up, we will know who the crazies are. All right, so you've got Dennis Herb in the front, Dennis Herb Jr., I should say, in the front, and Hudson O'Neal. You're riding in second. We are at FALS. We're here for the Lucas Oil late model event, and let's just get into it.
Race lead over to number 4 down the front straightaway. Hudson O'Neal is there. Big contact. Whoa, and he jumps over, and Dennis Herb is sliding.
Whoa,
and he takes out Bab.
Okay. So you've got 3 cars involved. So you've got Herb, Huddy, and then Bab. So those of you who blame Bab, just go ahead and jump off a cliff because obviously he's just collateral here. Those of you who are blaming Dennis Herb, I don't understand that either. I think we can all agree that Herb is not at fault here. He is running. That's a smooth line coming down there. Now he's not giving, but I'm not even sure in that situation he can give a whole lot. He's just running a smooth line in there. Now, those of you blaming Huddy, hello, you are the winner. Look at this man just absolutely lose his mind and throw a dive bomb that has just no hope. It had zero hope of connecting. He just, hello, we're sending it. And he knew this too. Also, he's already said in an interview that he knows he screwed up. So, I mean, it's not like I'm telling you something that he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? He knows he messed up. It's not a big deal. But it obviously ruined Herb's night. So we're sliding, boom, right over the front of the car here. And that's, yikes. You know what I mean? Just a bad deal there. So we know Herb's not at fault. There's no way he can be at fault. But you can look at it and say, well, is that a racing deal? So let's look at the results of what happened. Herb got sent to the back because his driver's side door is facing traffic. Even though he was the one that got took out, technically the caution was for Dennis Herb. Therefore, he has to go to the back because they threw the caution for him because his door is now facing oncoming traffic. That's the rule in Lucas Oil. Everyone's supposed to know it. It is what it is. Hudson went on and finished the race, did not finish the race. He ended up getting tangled up in some crap later, so he left the race as well. No one in that video, I don't think, finished. I'm not sure about Bab now that I think about it, but it also doesn't matter about Bab kind of because he's just collateral in this whole thing. But the question is that a racing deal or is that, or do we have just Hudson O'Neal just getting way too excited going in that corner? In my opinion, that's exactly what we have. Hudson just kind of lost his mind there, and he admitted to it. Like I said, he's admitted to it, so it's not nothing new. But Huddy just lost his mind going, it's not a racing deal. So where is it a racing deal? Because it could have been a racing deal. If Hudson goes in there and hits him square in the door and pushes him up the racetrack, that's a racing deal, in my opinion. There's nothing no one can say about that other than, like, good move. He moved him. Good job. He hit him door to door. It's unfortunate, but also that's why sheet metal's made to crumple. So you can get in there and make a little bit of a mess. It's not made to go, you shouldn't go over the front of someone's nose. That's poop. You're not supposed to do that. Also, noses are just insanely expensive. I mean, obviously for those guys, I know it's just a drop in the bucket, but I mean, I don't know how many of these they suck to buy. They're not fun. But anyways, that's a whole nother thing. So it's not a racing deal. If he would have went in there and been able to even if you just chop him off real hard, it's closer to a racing deal, but it's still kind of dirty. If you go in there and try to do the dive Dive bombs are tricky. If you feel yourself starting a dive bomb, you just gotta know that, like, there's a way I don't come out of this as the cool guy. You know, I could be the butthole in all this. Or I could come out looking awesome. But not very often does that happen. So, also Dennis Erb is an old man. You know, I don't think people realize how old of a driver he is. Not that it has any bearing on this video whatsoever. I just wanted to throw that little tidbit in there. It amazes me at the fact that he's still out there just running and gunning and like leading races and like competitive. And he should be tired. I do not want to race when I'm that age. I don't think. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like these, if you know this is your thing, then awesome. Jump on board. Leave your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends. I think that's all I got. I love each and every single one of you, but now I have to go.